everybody. A look at our top stories. A second arrest has been made in a triple homicide in Wilcox County. An arrest has been made in a chase yesterday, and some missing boaters in Florida have been found. All of that and more is coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Summer Poole. I am the digital reporter here at WKRG. Thank you for joining me on this Tuesday afternoon now. I almost said morning. Devin's off, so I'm filling in for her. And yeah, I don't know if you can hear, but the bottom just fell out outside and it's raining. So we do have a tornado watch that is out until 6 p.m. today. So just be on the lookout. Be careful when you're driving around today. And yeah, let's go ahead and just hop into our top stories. Number 5, 4 men who went missing off the coast of Clearwater, Florida during a fishing trip were found alive. They were pulled to the shore earlier this morning after their boat capsized about 26 miles offshore. The boaters said their vessel started taking on water and overturned before noon and 1 p.m. on Monday. Number 4, a motorcyclist was killed in a Mobile crash last night. Police say the crash happened at Schillinger Road at Glider Avenue just after 7 o'clock. When they got there, they found the motorcyclist suffering from life-threatening injuries. They say a car struck the man while the driver was attempting to turn into a parking lot. 24-year-old Joseph Stanton, the second, was taken to the hospital but later died. The other driver was not injured. Number 3, police have identified a suspect in one of the 2 chases in Mobile yesterday evening. 42-year-old Carrie Jackson was arrested after a chase ended near Airport Boulevard. Police were in the area of General Bullard Avenue when they saw the stolen car and attempted a traffic stop. Jackson originally stopped but then fled, leading police into the Pinehurst neighborhood where he tossed out a gun before hitting an empty vehicle, a fence, and an AC unit. Jackson continued on Wesley Avenue and crashed into 2 more parked cars behind a business on Airport Boulevard. Police say they found several stolen guns and drugs inside of the vehicle. He is charged with attempting to elude, possession of a controlled substance, leaving the scene of an accident, receiving stolen property, and more. Number 2, a man is in the Santa Rosa County Jail this afternoon, charged in a homicide that happened yesterday in Northwest Florida. Milton police arrested 21-year-old Jaden Wright and charged him with homicide. He was booked just before midnight this morning. Police say they were called to a shooting at Lucedale Johnson Park on Mary Street Monday afternoon. There, they found 31-year-old Tervon Jackson of Milton dead from gunshot wounds. Witnesses told police they saw 3 males running from the area right after the shooting. A canine search found all 3 suspects in the swamp waters near Pine Street. All 3 were questioned, but as of now, Wright is the only one charged. Number 1, a second person has been arrested in connection with the deaths of 2 Thomasville teenagers. Escambia County Sheriff's deputies arrested 22-year-old Edwin Hyde last night in downtown Pensacola. The Sheriff's Office, in partnership with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, had an active arrest warrant against Hyde, charged in the shooting deaths of 17-year-old Kalisha Buchan and 18-year-old Keontae McCall. The victims' bodies were found with gunshot wounds early Saturday morning at an abandoned school in Wilcox County. Hyde is currently being held in the Escambia County Sheriff's Office jail and will be extradited back to Wilcox County. And that is a look at our top headlines this Tuesday afternoon. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into our question of the day. Our question is, what are your thoughts on Doug Jones announcing his run for governor? Mary says, wonderful. Jennifer says she's so thankful he's running for governor and hopes he wins the election. Barbara says he's a better option than Tommy Tuberville. Amber says she'll be voting for Doug. Rebecca says she's excited to have him run. He was a great senator. Jill says Doug is the only one qualified. Marcia says nope. So it looks like a lot of people are saying that they are voting for him and want him to win. So we will see how that governor race turns out next year. In the meantime, if you want to read all of these comments, you can go to our post on our WKRG Facebook page and scroll through the comments. Looks like there's 1.5 thousand comments, so a lot to go through. All right, guys, now we are going to go over to our poll of the day. Our poll is cranberry sauce. Is it overrated or a holiday favorite? So, looks like so far, 103 people say it's a holiday favorite. 28 people do not think it's a holiday favorite. They think it's overrated. And a couple of people say they have no opinion. Janine says she loves cranberry sauce jellied. Michael says blackberry preserves are his go-to. Michelle says she makes her own so much better than in a can. Tamara says she loves it with her dressing. And Carrie says it is not Thanksgiving without it. Well, I got to admit, guys, I've never had cranberry sauce, so maybe this year that will change. Maybe I'll try some. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, that will do it for me. Remember, we have a show at 5:30 this afternoon, and yours truly will be here telling you the latest top 5 stories of the day this evening. And like I said, be careful out there when you are hitting the roads. There's supposed to be some severe-ish weather coming in, so make sure you are staying alert. Download the WKRG weather app if you don't have it, and tune in to WKRG at 4, 5, and 6, and Ed Bloodsworth will give you the latest. All right, guys, I will see you in a couple of hours. Bye.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.